Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, across the galaxy to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is your director of the video gaming division, Grand Admiral Arnold, and today I'm happy to report we got some more gameplay of Ki-Adi-Mundi. We did an initial gameplay reaction the other day to the very first world's unlock of Ki-Adi-Mundi, guard in the top right-hand corner if you haven't seen it already. The only downside of that video is we were not able to get some really good end game gameplay against things like General Grievous and GEOS, and today I have just that. I got in touch with the second person who unlocked Ki-Adi-Mundi in the world. No, they were very kind enough to send over some footage of Ki-Adi-Mundi, and this person was able to have a lot of the Jedi geared up and ready to go. The only thing they were missing really was the Qui-Gon Jinn's data, but they were able to do extensive testing with Ki-Adi-Mundi. So thank you so much for helping the community get a gauge and a sense of where the Jedi are right now. And I think at the minimum, this video is going to give you hope for the future of the Galactic Republic Jedi. Gary, start rolling in the footage, because as you're going to see, it's a slaughter fest for Galactic Republic Jedi at the moment. And I think here's my thinking right now. We know that Galactic Legend stuff and sequel content, Rise of Skywalker, is supposed to carry us through March. And as we know, these Ki-Adi-Mundi unlocks, the two only worlds unlocked of Ki-Adi-Mundi, these were as a result of a bug that was giving out double shards. So people are able to expedite the process by 1 to 2 months. And I'm thinking Capital Games, their intention was for no one to unlock Ki-Adi-Mundi until about March or late March, early April. That's kind of the timeline the top guilds such as Maul that No and Yogi were from. Because as we're going to see today, ladies and gentlemen, it's basically hard to use Ki-Adi-Mundi. One, 4-star characters are not all that viable as much anymore, unless it's like a Wat Tambor style character who just kind of throws a lot of amazing abilities for people to use. Ki-Adi-Mundi, especially for a character that needs the taunt, we're seeing that it's not actually viable to really give him the extra ability that lets him taunt, because he is so flimsy and weak, and he's not doing much. We're seeing it like he does help out the Galactic Republic Jedi to an extent, which is kind of his job. But when you start putting it into a full Galactic Republic Jedi team against all these more difficult teams like GEOS or Grievous, not much is happening. We did get some successful results with Ki-Adi-Mundi with Padme Amidala, but I'm not quite sure if that's the full intention of what Ki-Adi-Mundi is and goal is. The end goal seemed to be Galactic Republic Jedi are supposed to get better. And here's my thoughts. We talked about the timeline of new content releases. I'm assuming at this point, because Capital Games said the next turn of content after sequel is going to take place after March. That is probably when we're going to come back to the Clone Wars content, as developers have been hinting at, such as trying to get back to a Mace Windu rework. They kind of hinted at this over time, because the Clone Wars Season 7 has begun. And we also talked extensively about how difficult light side GEOS territory battles is, special missions and missions that require Galactic Republic Jedi in specific, and Galactic Republic Jedi are just not good right now. And we're also seeing that with Ki-Adi-Mundi, Galactic Republic Jedi still are not all that crazy. They might be able to form that third tier team that we kind of speculated about, but against those second tier and first tier teams, really difficult to get Galactic Republic Jedi to do anything. That's probably a combination of Ki-Adi-Mundi not being a Gear 13, Relic 7, yada, yada, yada. You know all the differences in stats at that point. And also Galactic Republic Jedi haven't been reworked. There hasn't been any new additions. So what I'm guessing here, ladies and gentlemen, is that because of this bug unlocking Ki-Adi-Mundi a lot earlier than anticipated, Capital Games is more expecting that people unlock Ki-Adi-Mundi a little bit later, as kind of projections were probably intending for them. And at that point, they would start releasing Galactic Republic Jedi Reworks or new Galactic Republic Jedi, something of that sort. One, to make light side territory battles easier, and secondly, to make this team a lot better. Because talking to No, after he's doing a lot of testing with his Ki-Adi-Mundi, he basically said for the amount of effort it takes to get Ki-Adi-Mundi, that very difficult Reek battle with the 501st and Shock T, where there's so much RNG, you can have all the God tier mods, all of the relics out of their mind on that team, but there's so much RNG. If Shock Tier 5s dies first, you're screwed. So many things can go wrong. For the amount of difficulty it's taking to get Ki-Adi-Mundi, the payoff afterwards is not nearly as good. He is nowhere near as viable of a character as Wat Tambor, and Wat Tambor is a much easier character to acquire. So with that said, I'm almost certain that Capital Games should be aware of this, that the difficulty and the amount of effort to get this character is not meeting the payout in the end. So what I'm guessing is, again, probably later on, we're going to see some Galactic Republic Jedi Reworks. So take this footage today, and if anything, it should get you excited. There's a lot of missing pieces for the Galactic Republic Jedi team. He probably is not going to be as powerful as Shock T and the Genos and Brood Alpha were for their respective factions, because those characters are so powerful, they really juiced up the whole faction. It may just be Galactic Republic Jedi are just so darn bad. It's kind of hard for Ki-Adi-Mundi to kind of pick up the whole entire faction. So I don't think the footage we're going to see today, I don't think it stops here. I think we're bound to see some more stuff down the road. So you kind of saw a lot of the failed gameplay. They tried Kenobi lead. Yoda lead was kind of interesting because Yoda lead grants a bunch of turn meter through his leadership ability. It has the Zeta on there. A lot of people Zeta the Yoda leadership before Bas Lashan came into the game. So he was trying to find some ways to make that work. But really, at the end of the day, the only thing that kind of panned out to be helpful was the Padme Amidala lead, mainly because their survivability for Ki-Adi-Mundi to kind of sit in the crew a little bit longer, whereas with other teams out there, it was hard for him to kind of stick around for a while. So even though he's working out in Padme Amidala to an extent, very minor, I should say, I don't think this is the end goal for Ki-Adi-Mundi, because his unique ability, Jedi Council, screams, I need to be in a full Galactic Republic Jedi team. And unfortunately, in this lineup, Padme Amidala kind of ruins it. She's not a Galactic Republic Jedi. Therefore, you're not getting the extra speed. You're not getting the extra health. You're not getting the extra offense. And because you need a full Galactic Republic Jedi team for the Jedi Council unique ability to take full effect. And then secondly, the second part of the unique ability Jedi Council, which makes him so good with the full Galactic Republic Jedi team, is that he gives extra offense equal to 10% of their max health to a supporter healer. And there's no supporter healer Galactic Republic Jedis on this team. Kenobi's a tank. Ahsoka and Anakin are going to be our attackers. So really, even Ki-Adi-Mundi's an attacker, so he's not going to be benefiting from this as well. So although you can see Ki-Adi-Mundi work to an extent with Padme Amidala, this is not the end goal, which kind of stems back to our earlier conversation. This should get you excited for Galactic Republic Jedi lovers. Seeing that this newest Galactic Republic Jedi character isn't working in a full Galactic Republic Jedi team probably should scream there's more to come in the near future for that faction. So really, without that Jedi Council unique ability kicking in for anything, he's not really benefiting the Padme Amidala team as more so than putting a C-3PO or putting in a Yoda in that spot. He's just kind of there, and his unique abilities is not benefiting anybody, not even himself. And so basically, he's just kind of in there as dead weight. So it's a cute way, assuming that by the time you unlock Ki-Adi-Mundi, which for a lot of people, it could be a couple months or a couple years down the road. But for the people who are going to unlock them immediately, this seems to be the only place to unlock, to use your brand new unlock Ki-Adi-Mundi. And again, they do not have the Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta. We speculate that the Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta is probably going to be the better Galactic Republic Jedi leader as of now. But even so, even if they did have the Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta, I am not expecting amazing results where it's going to take on Geonosians or perhaps General Grievous. This all just comes back to this gameplay is just giving us a hint that there's so much more to come for the Galactic Republic Jedi. So seeing this gameplay, one, it should tell you that don't worry if your guild's not going on the quickest path to get Ki-Adi-Mundi, because if you unlock this character, there doesn't seem to be a home for this guy anytime. So that's why we do this. That's why we wail to get new characters. That's why we try to get in touch with people who have access to these characters so we can educate the community, because people have been trying to panic farm. They've been raging when the Ki-Adi-Mundi special event isn't going their way. Right now, not a big hard press to make sure you get this character day one unlocked, because there are missing pieces. But again, we kind of talked about this quite extensively in today's video. We're bound to see more Galactic Republic Jedi things, not just because of this gameplay and the Ki-Adi-Mundi not really working with Galactic Republic Jedi, but Lightside Geonosis Terror Spells is very difficult content. And one of the problems is the Galactic Republic Jedi, arguably one of the most important parts of the Geonosis battle, the Battle of Geonosis, they're kind of a dead faction in this game. There is no good Galactic Republic Jedi team in the game as of now that can beat something beyond a third tier lineup right now. Basically, No summarized it perfectly. He says probably a Galactic Republic Jedi team could beat something that Nest could solo, and that kind of says a lot. This team is missing something. So let's go ahead, pass the ball over to you guys. What do you guys think is missing for the Galactic Republic Jedi team? I am thinking we're definitely missing a few pieces here and there. Mace Windu rework, Kit Fisto, I'm a gun die. The list goes on and on and on. So many Galactic Republic Jedi things that need to be addressed. So my guess is, I know sequel content still going on, Galactic Legends, yada, 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 but at the end of March, early April, I suspect we're going to hopefully start seeing the next batch of Clone Wars content so people can finally take advantage of Ki-Adi-Mundi. In the meantime, don't fret if you're not going to get him right away. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below on all your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. Thanks again to No for giving us all this fantastic gameplay. of Ki-Adi-Mundi so the community can be better informed. And I'll talk to all of you lovely people in the next video. Peace out, everybody.